What is up, people? Matt here again. So currently on my channel I'm actually 3 chapters behind on doing my Bleach reviews. So I've decided now that the next one's come out and I've read through it, I'm going to split them up. I'm not actually going to do like a joint one this time. I'm going to do each chapter separately because some pretty big stuff happens in these and they all deserve their own videos. So let's begin with 666, which is actually the number of the devil. But the actual chapter name is Empty Hall of the Puppet Temple. So let's rewind a bit. So this is basically the aftermath of the Kisuke Urahara and Askin and Grimjow fight. Basically Askin got screwed over. You know, Grimjow went straight through his face. For some reason people like to do that. They like to put people's fists going through people's chests. So that doesn't even kill Askin even. And Grimjow's like, what the heck? I pull out your heart and you're still alive. What the hell? So Urahara explains that he healed Grimjow. That's obvious, but I thought Grimjow would have been strong enough on his own. But it turns out that it says here, when resurrected, Aranka's Ryatsu transforms fully into Hollow Ryatsu, which is a completely different kettle of fish, which is quite interesting. Obviously Kisuke has used that in this fight to the best of his abilities, and even Askin's like, wow, you were really thinking that far ahead. And it's no surprise, Kisuke has a plan for everything. He's prepared for everything. He says, I always come expecting 1,000 different scenarios, and you know, that's just how I am. That's how I roll, bitch. You know, I don't get caught off guard. Askin says that's too extreme, and then Kisuke acts pretty fucking pissed. This is a pretty scary panel. He's like, this is war. If you lose, you're dead. So, no, this is the best chance of us surviving, so fuck you. You know, it's no different to what everyone else does. I'm just doing it my way, which happens to be one of the best ways. And he's like, well, you got a point, I guess. But Askin just doesn't seem to be. Grimjow fucking goes right through Askin's chest again, trying to shut him up, and it still hasn't done it. Apparently, Kisuke and Grimjow have some sort of agreement, because he said our agreement was for, you know, me to see your enemy through to his death, and this completes it. So I wonder what Urahara actually has offered Grimjow. Maybe it was just an upgrade sort of thing. Askin's still fucking alive though. But it turns out upon his death that the poison ball therein, it magnifies. So in other words, it's basically he's setting off a bomb sort of thing. He's self-detonating himself to wipe everyone else out. And Askin's like, well, you did all this, but you know, even you're probably not going to get out of this alive. So clearly Askin's one of those people that just he doesn't accept defeat, and even when he does, he's like, okay, you beat me, but you're still gonna have to die swell. You know, I'm not just gonna let you get away with it. So yeah, shit goes down. Grimjow's like, well, we're not gonna get out of here, are we? And then on a rooftop right outside, Nell's actually there in her obviously adult form, and she's like, well, there is a bit of an opening, maybe I can get them out. She actually wanted to meet up with Ichigo, but she's gonna have to deal with this now, so she said, you know, it's unfortunate. But it actually does seem like Kisuke's dead, but I can't imagine they would have killed Kisuke like this. But interestingly enough, on the next page we've got Gerard Valkyrie again, and there's Toshiro there, and he's fighting, obviously. This fight looks pretty cool. Byakuya is also observing, and then Gerard gets his hand cut off and Kenpachi's back in the frame again. So now we got Toshiro Kenpachi and Byakuya, 3 captains versus Jade Valkyrie. So it will be quite an interesting fight, obviously, and I know a few things that have already happened. So it's, you know, the setup was really good. The Gerard, the Askin end of the fight was pretty okay, I guess. It's nice to not see them just die. It's quite interesting to see them actually try and take out someone, even though they've already been defeated. So that was pretty cool. Anyway, I'll see you on the next chapter review, because it gets a bit more interesting even. Anyway, see you later.